Okay, it's Monday morning, just another manic Monday, and it's sleeting outside and it's almost freezing temperature, and our winter is not over yet. And the daylight savings time just started the night before last, so it was hard getting up this morning. I'm an hour later than normal, and it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, especially since the sun isn't coming up as much, and it was darker than normal today anyway because of the storm system coming through. But I need to get up and do a workout, so I'm getting ready to do the ham sandwich, which is part of my build me up workout for building up the FTP here in Zwift. Let's just go ahead and pick that one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the workout. Firing up my fan here. Got some water, sweat rag, companion app. My legs were sore yesterday, so I didn't work out at all. To go for a walk, that's all I did yesterday. So hopefully my legs are good today. I can still feel a little bit of burn in there, but not bad, so it should be okay. Alright, the world is loaded. And I'm ready for workout. So this is going to consist of, let's look at the screen here. We got a 10-minute warm-up, and then some leg priming intervals of 30 seconds, and a 2-minute recovery, and then a ramp up, and then we start our main sets. Looks like a 4x where you do overs and unders, and then a 3 5x over and unders, and then another 4x. So a total of an hour and 2 minutes. So hopefully these won't be too difficult because I'm not on the top of my game this morning. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start pedaling now. Oh shoot. Forgot to do the heart rate again. I always forget this. I know, don't yell at me. Okay, should we be good now? Let's go. Okay, for the rest of the warm-up here, we're supposed to be at a 95 cadence, which I'm up to now. And my heart rate is slowly increasing into the 130s here pretty soon. At 128 right now. And we're just at 120 something watts, which is pretty easy pedaling, but I'm a little stiff and a little sore. So this is a good break in. Got about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And I'll be back. All right, we're a minute in. There's a minute left of the warm-up. Heart rate's well into the 130s now. Power is steadily increasing, up into the 150s now. My FTP is 205, so the workout will be based around that. And we're getting ready to do a few leg primers. I'm still pretty comfortable right now, a little winded. Taking some deep breaths to fill up my lungs, get oxygenated. These sets should definitely put my heart rate into the zone 4 or 5 a few times. So okay, the first one is 95% of FTP and 95 RPM. We're already supposed to be at 95. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Okay. Power's coming up to 170. Doesn't feel much different, but very ever so slightly. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 200 watts. Now I'm definitely feeling it a little. But 30 seconds is no problem. Heart rate is definitely going into the 140s now. Back to 170. Oh, we're supposed to be at 85 RPM now. Oops. Okay. 220 this time. 105. Picking up the cadence. That'll bring the heart rate up. And back to 85 RPMs. Another 30 seconds above FTP, and then a little cool down. $110. Okay, no break time. Recovery. Those high cadence ones are definitely cardio increasing. Whew. Okay, 2 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, so heart rate has dropped back down to the low 130s. Taking some deep breaths, and we'll have a ramp up before the 4x. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. There's just a ramp up here. I don't know why. Not really ramping up. Doesn't say what to ramp up to. There we go. So we're going to start 4x's with 2 minutes below FTP and 30 seconds above. Okay, so up to 90 RPMs at 185 watts, which is 90% of FTP, I believe. doesn't feel too bad. I can definitely feel it in my legs. I tried to let some of the fatigue drop off yesterday because according to Training Peaks, my form was in the negative pretty good. It's negative 20 something. I'm still going to be in the negative today. A couple of beads of sweat. Heart rate back into the 140s. Gearing up for this 30-second at 230 watts. Hundred and 10 RPMs. Okay. Here we go. All right, and then back to 90 RPMs at 185. So it's called ham sandwich. The sandwiches get bigger or smaller. Right now the sandwich is pretty small, as we're going from 185 watts to 230. The next ones go from 105 to 275. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops, a little too fast. All right, got a ramp down, and then a 2-minute and 30-second break or recovery. So the heart rate's fluctuating between 152 and 158 for those intervals. Let's see what happens on the next set. Ah, 105 watts, never felt so good. Let's get a drink and hydrate. That feels good. Now let's work on getting that heart rate down.
going to stay about 85 cadence, 85 to 90. Think we can get it back into 130s? I doubt it. There we are, 139. I didn't think we'd be able to get back into the 130s. We've got a minute to go. And then looks like we start with the over first and then the under. 30 on, 30 off. And then a 2-minute recovery. Oh no, we got 5 of those. So 5 minutes, let's see. 30 seconds at 275 and then 30 seconds at 105 and then repeat that for 5 intervals and then a break. Doesn't sound too hard on paper. I could do just about anything for 30 seconds. I shouldn't say that out loud. 275 is quite a bit above my FTP, 130% and 110 RPM, so it's going to be work. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There, I'm feeling it. First one's not too bad, as long as we get this 30-second recovery. I don't really want to spin down to 85. Okay, here we go again. Sweat a little bit more. Heart rate back in the 150. Oh, 160. That's good. I wanted to get into 160s to get into my threshold heart rate. And again. "30 seconds is not very long for recovery or for the interval, but they accumulate." That's tough. I'm working hard, but I wouldn't say that is at my limit or anything, but definitely what I needed this morning. Okay, now a 2-minute recovery. Need another drink here in a minute. Okay, getting ready for the 275s again. Still got about 26 minutes left of the workout. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like it's the same set again. Last one. I don't think I can keep that up for a minute. My legs just don't have it in them yet. The heart rate's really not that high. I'm not feeling too far out of breath, but my legs just can't push that much for that long. 30 seconds is fine. Okay, recovery. Look at that, I dropped right into the 130s right before the next set starts. Okay, another 5. Yeah. Last one of this set. Okay. Whew. All right, 2-minute recovery, and then one final set of 4. 2 minutes. Oh, it's back to 2 minutes at 185 and 30 seconds at 230. The same set we did at the beginning. I actually like these ones that I just did better. Those are like 30 seconds. Heart rate got up to 164, I think. I think my threshold is 165, so I may not have gotten into zone 4. I don't know. Power-wise, I did for those intervals, and I can feel it in my legs when I'm doing them. But I'm not so out of breath. My heart rate's not that high, so I don't know how that computes for my training intensity. I feel like this is a good workout, but I'm not overly reaching. Am I reaching enough, I guess, is the question. This is good for like those sprints where you want to put all the power in for 30 seconds, but probably not going to do much to increase my VO2 max or any of that. That's all right. Not every workout's the same. I need to stand up for a minute. Oh. I got these cycling padded underwear on, but still ends up hurting. So under 88% FTP and over 110. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 4 times. All right, you feel it ramping up. .90 RPM at 185 watts. This is like my aerobic recovery zone, I believe. After you do a long sprint and you come back to this zone to somewhat recover. They still work. Okay, you're getting ready for the 230 watts. .110 RPMs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's not as hard as the 270 watts, but now we don't get to recover. Not really. This is where I gotta start digging a little. I'm fatigued. Okay, last one. Woo! I did it. 2-minute cool down and done. That was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't look tough. It was tough. Was it my absolute limit? No. Could I put in a little bit more? Probably. But for a Monday morning workout, I think it was pretty good. Got my heart rate into the 160s. So hopefully that's some zone 4. Definitely some zone 4 or 5 power intervals. I just don't know if I got my heart rate up that much. I've been into the 170s before. I think my max heart rate is 185, so I was nowhere near that. It does appear that my heart rate is staying lower for the same amount of work than like a month ago, but I still feel just as fatigued with the same amount of work. So I don't know. So that was the ham sandwich, part of the Build Me Up workout plan in Zwift. And I'm on week 3. I skipped one in each of the previous 2 weeks. I missed the red unicorn, I think it was. That was a bad one to miss. And then I missed one yesterday, I don't remember what it was. I can't really miss any this week. I think you have to do 80% of them to get credit for the plan. But I'm also doing outdoor rides, so it's not like I'm skimping out on working out. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Ah, the butt hurts. Oh yeah, the butt hurts. Yeah, see, I missed out on number 3 and number 8. Let's take a picture of that. And yeah, see, that's only zone. Well, I did get into zone 5, but I averaged zone 4. But that's all right. But look, I got into zone 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, zone 4. I'm sorry. The black is zone 0. So I got into zone 1, 2, 3. Got well into zone 4. So that's good. Not VO2 max, but definitely threshold. And average 160 watts. Which doesn't really mean a whole lot because you're doing intervals. Which I'm more fatigued than I would be if I just rode at 160 watts straight up in a ride, you know, because you're getting fatigued by those high interval workouts. So anyway, that's that in the bag. Ham sandwich.